Just because one mechanic did you dirty and stuffed up your car, another mechanic charged you overly expensive price for super easy jobs, and a third mechanic told you to sell your car because he thinks like it's not worth fixing, doesn't mean all mechanics are shit and bad. Yeah, like that was my experience, and I'm on to a fourth one, and this person is pretty good, pretty amazing. But you know, I'm sort of being a bit reserved where I might go down the same route where this sort of mechanic is not something that I want to invest all my time and all my referrals towards. This is something I learned from hiring virtual assistants. You know, I had my first ever virtual assistant. I didn't know what to compare her towards. So I thought her making mistakes repeatedly, making the same mistakes again and again was normal. But that was definitely not the case, because when I got the second virtual assistant, that person learned from her mistakes, but she had just a ton of mistakes that I had to fix. And I have a third assistant where, wow, this person doesn't have many mistakes at all. I'm just thinking back to a VA that I paid a monthly wage. She didn't have to log any hours, but when I started asking her to log hours, I only found out she was working like 30 hours a month out of the 160. That was my first ever project manager or operational manager. She lied to me, damn. But guess what? Even though I had all these bad situations, it doesn't mean that is the case for all virtual assistants. That is the case for all operational managers. That is the case for all mechanics. You just have to not get hurt. Like for example, just because your first 3 girlfriends was just horribly toxic doesn't mean you should just be single for the rest of your life. And I think it's a bit of optimism, a bit of sort of reality check, a bit of sort of I love digging until I sort of hit that golden pot, golden nugget, and I don't give up. If you don't settle, like if I just stayed with that first shitty mechanic and dealt with his shit, I'd be in a much worse position compared to me just sort of continually searching. Yes, you lose a lot of money, yes, you meet a lot of people that you don't enjoy, and then it's bad experiences, but then by going through that, you're able to get to the sort of golden nugget. So like, it's probably good to just, you know, meet a lot of people, hire a lot of people, because the more you meet, the more people you hire, the more people you work with, you learn, you gain experiences, you know, you start learning what you're looking for, and you get closer and closer. You know what's bad, what's good. You get to start realizing all the different red flags. Then eventually you're gonna hit, like when you find the one, you're gonna notice the one straight away because you've been through so much. So that's sort of the moral of this video. Like, don't, just because you had 2 or 3 bad experiences, it doesn't mean that the rest of the experiences are gonna be bad as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Andy Ma, I'm the founder of Studying.com. We're about to do $1 million per year. I'm just here to document my journey and give you guys my daily thoughts on what I'm thinking about life and things that are going through my mind. And I really do this because I want to look back and see where my mindset was at that time period, because I know I'm going to grow to like 10 million, 100 million, $1 billion, and it'll be cool to take a look back at this, and it'll go into sort of my documentary, my docu-series. I want to create a docu-series where it's like 7 seasons, 10 episodes a season, and each season's 1 whole year. That's going to be epic. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you guys had an amazing day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with nothing but more value. Peace.